Hi there, I'm Christine Zips. On this Mother's Day, I'd like to honor all peaceful warrior moms who are standing for truth, following their own guidance and instincts to be part of the solution as we work together to rebuild our normal. Also, with her permission, I'd like to share a timely, sincere, and heartfelt sentiment from a dear friend along with her beautiful image. She asked to only be identified as a mom of three from the USA. I need to say something about what's happening. I've fought too long and too hard to be silenced by naysayers and to conform to this new life we've been forced to accept. So many of my fellow freedom fighters have. We're in deep trouble, friends. The globalist monsters have gone too far. We need to end the distancing and come together like never before. Our lives are being held captive, and the only people who can save us are ourselves and God. There's no other human being on the planet who can do that. We need to rise up and prove that we will not comply with the agenda we're faced with. Prove that we're not okay with the biological and psychological warfare taking place. Prove we're not okay with a worldwide shutdown or millions suffering because they can't provide for their families and their emotional well being is in a hopeless, dark place. Divided families and friendships who desperately need each other but are seen as dangerous to each other is a disturbing trend. Watching people walking outside to get fresh air while wearing masks, which limit their oxygen intake and create a toxic environment, is a disturbing sight. Where's the common sense? Where's the critical thinking? Fear has done a number on both. Humans have become so out of touch with how to care for themselves through proper nutrition, rest, exercise, nature, faith in God that they can't see clearly. So they bow down to politicians, the media, and pharma, their saviors. They hang on every word and put all their trust in deceivers without question. We have entered a police state, but on a global scale. The agenda involves total surveillance using 5 and 6G, tracking humans, reporting each other to authorities, artificial intelligence, removal of freedom, enforcement of new rules around going to work, school, travel. It involves forced medical procedures that come with a risk of death. And it comes with nonstop media propaganda, constantly reinforcing fear, so society continues to look outside of itself for someone to tell it what to do next, what to think and feel next. But if you're brave enough to take responsibility for yourself and question the actions of known liars, you're belittled and called names like conspiracy theorist. Since when did critical thinking become such a sin? The worldwide shutdown is not about a virus that has the same death rate as the flu. It's about New World Order, which has been planned for decades. I'm nowhere near being okay with what is happening. Seeing everyone in masks and suspiciously avoiding each other is Orwellian. I do not support it and am angry that we've been herded like sheep into compliance. I'm angry that my kids can't be kids. I'm angry that people aren't thinking about the 40 million Americans out of work, suicide and domestic violence rates skyrocketing, almost half of all businesses in jeopardy of closing because of a flu. It's so incredibly wrong. We must stop this invasion. Please try and think of ways we can do this. Things will be getting much worse if we don't come together. Every single human being who senses something is off needs to be taking action, whether through boycotting pharmaceutical products, supporting local farms, writing to legislators and school boards, boycotting social media censorship, praying. Please do something. However, if living in a totalitarian world controlled by the most corrupt and evil monsters on the planet is your idea of living life to the fullest, then do nothing, and you'll have your cake and eat it too. I do not consent, will not comply, and will fight with everything I have to stop this.